Hello students, today I am going to explain you a topic known as parallelogram law of vector addition. Dear students, what is parallelogram law of vector addition? Suppose you have a two vector A and B and you want the resultant of the two vector. Then this law says that join vector A and vector B in tail to tail method. Suppose this is vector A and this is vector B. Then we have joined it by tail to tail method. After that, draw a parallelogram. So we have drawn a parallelogram. Then from this join, now draw the diagonal. This is a diagonal. So this is vector R, and R is equals to vector A plus vector B. This is said to be the resultant of vector A and B. Now this length is said to be the magnitude, and this angle is said to be the direction. You have to find the direction and magnitude of resultant. For that, we draw a construction. Let us draw a construction. Draw a straight line from there. Produce this. Join these two lines to make 90-degree angle. Now let us name it. This is O, P, Q, S, and this is M. This angle and this angle are same because this is angle theta and this is angle theta are corresponding angles of a parallelogram, and this is the angle beta, that is angle for resultant, which you have to find. Now first of all, in this right triangle, QPM, you take sine theta. Sine theta equals to QM upon PQ. From here it is QM, and this PQ length is equal to the length of OS, and OS length is said to be B without this arrow, because if you give the arrow, this means that it is vector, and without giving the arrow, this means that you are talking about magnitude. So take the magnitude, that is B. Put here B. Multiply this side, you get B sine theta equals to QM. Now, at the place of QM, write here B sine theta. So you get this length, B sine theta. Now, again, in this same triangle, you take cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos theta is equals to base Pn. Base is the Pn upon hypotenuse PQ, and Pm, you don't know the length of Pm, but you know what is PQ. PQ is equals to again OS, and OS equals to B. So here you have Pm upon B. Again multiply this side B, you have B cos theta is equals to Pm. So you get B cos theta equals to Pm. This means that length Pm is equals to B cos theta. This is B cos theta. So you get the length QM equals to B sin theta and Pm equals to B cos theta in right triangle QPN. Now in right triangle QOM, you have to use Pythagoras theorem. In right triangle QOM, you have to use Pythagoras theorem. OQ square is equals to OM square plus QM square. So OM is equals to OP plus PM. So this is OP plus PM whole square plus QM square. Now OP length is A. So this is A, and PM length is B cos theta. This is B cos theta whole square, and QM equals to B sin theta. This is B sin theta whole square. So you have A square plus B square cos square theta plus 2AB cos theta plus you have plus B sine b square sine square theta. Now here b square cos square theta and b square sin square theta have common term known as b square. So you write it a square plus b square under bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta. Then you write 2ab cos theta. So you have sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. So you write it a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. And in LHS side you have OQ. What is OQ? OQ equals to R. You write here R square. R means only magnitude. I am not giving the arrow. If I give the arrow, then this means that magnitude as well as direction. So I am talking about only magnitude. So this is R square. R square. R square. Now here we write R and this square will go that side, make a square root. So you get the value R is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. This is said to be the magnitude. Magnitude means the length of OQ. You are finding the length of OQ. Now I am going to find the angle beta. So for you, we are going to find the angle beta. Beta angle is said to be the direction. Now, in right triangle QOM, take tan beta. Tan beta is perpendicular QM by base OM. OM means this is OP plus PM. OP plus PM. Now QM is B sin theta. OP means A and PM means B cos theta. We put the value at appropriate place. So what you get? You get tan beta is equals to QM and QM is equals to B sin theta. So B sin theta. And OP is A. PM is B cos theta. B cos theta. Now take it inverse function. So beta is equals to tan inverse B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. This is said to be angle of resultant. So this is said to be angle of resultant. Now you are going to understand a numerical based on this. You are going to understand a numerical based on parallelogram law of vector addition. So let us see a question, numerical. A motor boat is racing towards north. Motor boat is racing towards north at 25 km per hour, and the water current in that region is 10 km per hour in the direction of 60 degree east of south. Find the resultant velocity of the boat. Here we have to draw first of all north, south, east, west. Let us draw. This is north, south, east and west. Now question is, a motor boat is racing towards north at 25 km per hour. So let this arrow indicate from this or this initial point to this arrow indicate V boat, and V boat is 25 km per hour, a vector quantity. Now the water current in that region is 10 km per hour in the direction of 60 degree east of south. So this is an angle of 60 degree. You take the angle. This is said to be east of south, from south to east. So this equals to V So V equals to 10 kilometer per hour. So this is equals to 10 kilometer per hour, and this is said to be VC. C for water current. Give arrow here. Now the angle is 60 degree. This is said to be angle 60 degree from east to south. Now draw a parallelogram here. So for drawing a parallelogram, we need a parallel line. Let us take this is a parallel line, and after that draw a parallel from this like this, a parallel line parallel to the axis. So this line is parallel to this, and this line is parallel to this. Now join this diagonal. So this is said to be V resultant, which you have to find. This is said to be V resultant, which you have to find. I am writing the outside. Now this angle is 60 degree, and this is the angle beta. Angle of resultant beta is with respect to both. Then what will be this angle? The whole angle is said to be 180, and this is 60. 180 minus 60 is 120. So this angle is 120. This is 120 degree. This angle is 120 degree. Now we have drawn the diagram here. You are going to find the resultant. So V is equals to VB square VC square 2VB VC cos 120 degree. 120 degree is the angle between two vectors VB and VC, or root over this. Now you have VB is equals to 25. This 25 square. VC equals to 10 square. 2 into 25 into 10. Cos 120 is minus half over root. This 25 square is 625. 10 square is 100. And here you have, I will cancel out this 2. So we have 25 into 10, it is equals to minus 250. It is minus 250. So here this is 625 plus 100 is 725 and minus 250. So this come out to be, this is 5, and here you have 12 minus 5 7, and here 6 minus 2 4 475. Now you have to find the root of 475. So the root of 475 root is, this is equals to 21.79, which you can write is 21.8 kilometer per hour. So you get the velocity V. V is the velocity of the resultant. Now you desire to find the angle beta. So you have to take here tan beta. What is tan beta? Tan beta is the angle. Tan beta is this line is parallel to this. So you have VC sine 120 degree divide by VB plus VC cos 120 degree. Now what is VC? VC is equals to 10. Put here. Sine 120 is root 3 upon 2. And VB. What is VB? VB is equals to 25. And VC equals to again 10. And cos 120 is minus half. So I am solving this. Cancel out this 2 with this 10. You have 5 root 3. This 2 with this 10, you have here minus 5. 25 minus 5 is 20. So you have root 3 upon 4. So tan beta is root 3 upon 4. Root 3 upon 4 is equals to 0.433. We are going to solve it with the help of calculator. So this is root 3 divided by 4. This is 0.433. Now you write here beta is equals to 10 inverse 0.433. Using trigonometrical table, you find the value and it come out to be 23.4 degree. That you have learned parallelogram law, vector addition and numerical based on it. Thank you.